Hello, my Aqua babies. This message and reading is for Capricorn. So Capricorn, let's see what your energy is like for April and what is coming towards you. What is Capricorn's energy for April? Seven of Pentacles and Five of Pentacles. Okay, so for some of you, obviously you're thinking heavy about your Pentacles. There may be, yep, I'm going to take the top. So for a lot of you, money is on the brain, okay? How to invest your money, how to save some money. For some of you that are definitely struggling with money issues right now due to work, layoffs, maybe a job venture that you had thought was going to sort of pan out. It has not, okay? And this is leaving you with very few options on your table, and you're starting to feel the anxiety of how am I going to turn this around? How am I going to gather my pentacles again and how to move forward, okay? There are some of you who actually were in a business venture with friends or relatives that ended up being something that you're regretting, okay? You're trying to kind of gather yourself up, dust yourself off. You know, you've been in battle. For some of you, you are actually even going to court over this, okay? And that way you could speak your piece about what is going on. For those of you who are sort of dusting yourself off and trying to gather the pentacles that you have left, things will get better, okay? Things will get better. One of my guides is saying. So for some of you, this is a life lesson, okay? This is a life lesson where you probably were misusing money, you were either spending too much money or not. You don't have a healthy relationship with money, okay? So this is kind of the universe's way of kicking yourself or kicking you in the ass to kind of get you to a place where you're making healthy decisions about partnerships and healthy decisions about money, because it's not just about having money and having people around you, okay? This is about cultivating a healthy relationship with money, okay? As you can see, he's cultivating, he's growing, he's, you know, he has access to his money. But this is also growing relationships and partnerships that can help you grow as well. So some of you were struggling with that aspect of that. And, right, you know, you're still sitting on your throne. You're still sitting and you're bringing the energy of the King of Cups. Right now, you feel very emotional, you know, so some of you may be in depression. A lot of Capricorns and a lot of people, you know, obviously their identity comes from money, okay? There is stagnation. There is stagnation. My guides are saying that you really need to start focusing on who you really are aside from this, okay? This is a huge learning lesson for a lot of you, you know, where it has left you, you know, the universe has sort of pulled the rug from under your feet in order to teach you a lesson. For those of you who may not resonate with this, you know, and you are still working, maybe some of you are not in the same place with friendships or loved ones as you were before. because you're not putting 100% of who you are into these relationships, okay? You are not emotionally invested in some of the relationships, and they have become so superficial that it has left you abandoned in a way, okay? Let's see what other messages pop up for you. And you could turn this around, okay? This is not a whole entire life thing where, you know, you're going to be in this place of loneliness, or in this place where, you know, you're not going to see a way out. I think that once you sort of surrender to it, and, you know, you learn, you become aware, okay? You become aware of the things that you need and what you need in your life, things are going to turn around, okay? For a lot of you, this was a life lesson that needed to happen in order to sort of close a cycle to bring you more enlightenment, okay? A lot of you were dependent, again, on the status of money, and that's not where you should be, okay? This was keeping you back in a way. This was holding you back. Yes, the money is great to buy, you know, things, but things are things. Things are not, at the end of the day, it's not what really matters. And I think that your ancestors, your spirit guides, they're expecting more from you. Let's put it this way. They're expecting more from you, and they want more from you. And they want you to become a little bit more enlightened. And they feel that being superficial and letting your ego dictate a lot of your relationships and your connection with money was not healthy for you. It was going to lead you into a darker path, and that's not what they want for you. So right now, and speaking of a path, they want you to have patience, okay? They want you to start planning for your future a little bit differently. They've highlighted, they're opening the door for you. This is a brand new door that you have to step into, a brand new life, and look at things from a very different window, per se, okay? They want you to be enlightened, and they want you to start seeing your environment a little bit different, so things could grow for you and you could truly be the successful person that you want to be in everything, whether that's, you know, financially, personally, emotionally, that you could be 100% and then some, okay? For some of you, and this is very interesting, for some of you, your third eye chakra, which is this right here, okay? Your crown chakra, your third eye chakra. You're very intuitive, okay? You're very intuitive, and I think for a lot of you, you've known for quite some time that this is affecting you in some way, and it's leaving you empty, okay? The false connections, the job that is just, you know, they're showing me a hamster in a wheel. Okay, so a lot of you felt like, you know, it's such a repetitive day in and day out. This is not exactly your path, okay? This is not exactly what your guides want for you. You're meant to do bigger things with your life. You're meant to do, there is a purpose in your life that you still need to figure out, okay? And that will come if you start meditating a little bit more, okay? And your third eye will start opening up and start showing you things that, you know, where you're meant to be and who you're meant to attract. Okay? Yeah. And for a lot of you, yeah, light. For a lot of you, this has, you know, become such a burden that probably you are depressed, okay? And they want you to, you know, try to shift things around as hard as it may seem right now. The, you know, calmer waters are heading towards you. You're heading towards enlightenment. You're heading towards, you know, calmer waters. But you do need to stay positive and not give in to the negativity. And I know it's hard. It's easier said than done, especially if you don't have a job and there's bills to pay. And, you know, especially if other people are dependent on you, you need to sort of switch your way of thinking so that way things could start coming in for you, okay? You have all the tools that you need in order to succeed. Now it's time to sort of surrender to it and glide towards a new entrance, towards a new beginning, okay? Yeah, again with the light. So you have 3 different cards, actually all 5 of them. 3 different cards that are showing you that things are going to get better, okay? There's light in all of them. So this is you right now. You know, you've been asking the universe for a sign. You know, you've been praying that, you know, please help me with this relationship. You know, what is it that I need to do? You know, please help me get this job. You know, what is it that I need to do? Open yourself up a little bit more, okay? Surrender to the process and accept the process, even if it's a little bit painful, okay? It's trying to teach you what you need to let go of. A lot of you need to let go of false friends, false relationships, even jobs that are just not serving you. You know, jobs that are completely draining you and not really even, a lot of you are in these jobs and yes, they're paying the bills and you may be bringing in, you know, thousands of dollars, but at the same time, it's draining you and it's not even, you're not up to your potential in a lot of these jobs because they're keeping you stuck, okay? And if they're keeping you stuck, there's no way you're going to be able to reach your full potential. So a lot of you, my ancestors and my guides are saying that for a lot of you, you have been even thinking about switching up careers or switching a job, and you've been holding back just because you know the money is so good. But at the end of the day, you're feeling like shit. So something has to give, and this is the you know, the universe's way of saying something has to change because you're not happy. Okay? And as soon as you actually make a change or start making a change and kind of surrendering into what's happening right now for you, you're going to see bigger achievements, better foundations, not only in your work, you know, in the work sphere, but in your home life. All right? And there's going to be opportunities that are going to be, you're going to be able to be abundant at the end of the road. Okay? And for a lot of you, this is due to relationships that are just not serving you. Okay? And as soon as you let go of people that are not serving you, the universe is going to present you with someone that is going to be your equal, that is going to have your back, that you're going to be emotionally invested in the right way. And keeping the real ones away or at arm's length has bitten you in the ass in the past. So focusing on things that didn't serve you has kept you in this weird cycle of being around people that are superficial, being around people that kind of use each other, being around a workplace that is sucking the life out of you. So all of this really needs to change. And the only person that could do that is you. Okay? So I hope this message resonated with you, Capricorn, and I wish you well, love and light.